Your event is starting. View on watch page. Are we actually doing this? Yeah, we are. Hey. Okay, cool.
Were we live the whole time? Or?
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm just an idiot. Okay. So that's good. Today we are talking about good old... Ew. The iPhone 5 SE might come in bright pink. Oh, I can see it now. Bright pink. Like, brighter than hot pink. It's gross. Okay. Where is the link? I'm just gonna type in Apple and see if it pops up. So today we are probably gonna talk about how there's an issue if you replace your home button / Touch ID button on the iPhone 5S or later, the phone will brick itself. Here it is. It's called the Error 53 glitch. Yep. Apple on Friday publicly acknowledged an unusual Error 53 message triggered by updating an iPhone 6 to iOS 9 or later, or after having the phone's Touch ID sensor fixed by an unofficial technician. And this post was updated. Apple has issued a separate statement to Apple Insider. We take customer security very seriously, and Error 53 is the result of security checks designed to protect our customers. iOS checks that the Touch ID sensor in your phone or iPad correctly matches your device's other components. If iOS finds a mismatch, the check fails and Touch ID, including for Apple Pay use, is disabled. Security measure is necessary to protect your device and prevent a fraudulent Touch ID sensor from being used. If a customer encounters Error 53, we encourage them to contact Apple support. Here, I'll send you the link. It's
So basically, a bunch of people's iPhones are just worthless.
Right. If someone drops their phone and it's cracked or whatever, and they replace the home button because they keep getting finger cuts. Because, yes, that's the proper terminology. Basically, it becomes worthless.
Wow. What's Apple doing about it? Are they gonna fix?
They said contact Apple support. So that's a thing.
Wow.
Right? Oh, it's so good to be able to use my mouse with my right hand.
I can't even imagine having a broken hand. I don't know what I would do. What I write.
You would try panning for the first time with your other hand, and you'll see how much you screw up, and you will regret it, because you will have to use Adobe's stabilization thing. It's, go away, Steam. So, let's debate this. I guess pick a side. Like, you can be Apple, or you can be the people that are having the issue, and I'll be the other one. And let's go through the pros and cons of this, I guess.
Alright.
Okay. What are you gonna be?
I'm gonna be Apple.
Of course. Okay, so I just dropped my phone. I go to Best Buy, they replace the home button, and It works fine, except I get this error. What is going on? I think that the fact that I can't use my phone anymore is retarded. And I think that paying all that money to get the button replaced and then having my phone not work is double retarded.
I think that we'll contact you back once found out the fix for your problem, but right now you're just be screwed.
I don't know, but if I just paid a lot of money for iPhone 6s Plus, I drop the damn thing, and I find out the screen's cracked, and my heart sinks, and I give myself a heart attack. Then I finally replace the screen and the home button, and I found out I can't use my credit card anymore, or unlock the phone with my finger. Dude.
Sucks.
So I personally think Apple is doing the correct thing. Yeah, oh yeah. I mean, what if someone creates a Touch ID button with something else in it that relays your fingerprint to whatever?
That is true, because yeah.
Like, there's a good way to... Oh yeah. There's a good way to do this, but there's also a bad way to do this, and they're kind of doing both at the same time. Somehow.
Well, this is a security measure that we're basically just having no phone. Most people probably wouldn't have another phone, so like we're basically screwed.
Oh yeah. That's when I'd switch to Windows Phone. But freaking Windows Phone. Oh, did you hear? Windows Phone is officially dead.
So they're not making Windows Phone anymore?
I think they're going to be focusing on... I forgot where I saw it. I think it was on winbeta.org. Microsoft officially declared it as dead. It's basically everyone's kind of declaring it as too soon. It's not ready to be mature yet. It's not ready to be released yet. They need some more fixing and stuff like that. Tablet version is great because you can if you get the right one, you can run full desktop. But when it comes to phones, it's officially declared dead.
I've only had one Windows phone. No, two. The Lumia 1520 and the really cheapo Lumia 5540 or something. Really sure, but I mean they're okay.
Oh yeah, there's definitely something there. I mean, they have something. It just needs to be worked on.
It's just that Android and Apple are just way too like. Basically, there's just the two main phones, and Windows doesn't really have a place.
That is true. Why can't I find it? Windows Phone dead. Oh, it's on The Verge also. I was watching a podcast from winbeta.org, and he was talking about how it was it was just too soon. Oh, here it is. They had a funeral procession and everything.
Oh.
Go ahead and paste it in there.
Windows Phone is dead.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
Rip.
yes, yes.
Sorry, not
Well,
sorry.
they were pretty good in 2014,
Yeah, I was looking at
and
that also.
like early 2015. Then it's over.
2014. That was Windows 8?
Thanks. Yeah, I knew it would happen someday. I mean, I just can't compete. I mean, like BlackBerry's same thing. But
Yeah,
like,
BlackBerry went with Android for a reason.
yeah, because they want to actually make.
Yeah, they
But it
want to
didn't
make
really
money.
work either.
No, the BlackBerry Priv is pretty good, but
Uh,
oh yeah, I played with it.
yeah,
I like swiping on the keyboard. It was so weird. It was
that's
it's
why.
really nice device. I mean, it's practically vanilla Android with the exception of a couple of BlackBerry apps.
So they just need Windows needs to make.
Please.
Like, that's the cool thing with Android. You could make it on any company, make their own phone, basically.
Yeah, I mean, what if Microsoft decides to make a custom Android launcher, kind of like how Samsung does with their Galaxy devices, except Windows themed and Windows features?
Yeah, but it's running.
Yeah, and you can. It's basically Windows 10 mobile, except you can run Android apps. That would, not to mention, it would be kind of pretty.
Like, there's launchers that do that, right?
Oh yeah, when I was using my HTC Inspire 4G crappy piece of phone, it was HTC Sense was bogging it down so much. I installed a Windows Phone 8 launcher, and it worked so much better. Not to mention it was pretty, and the scrolling was fluid. But yeah, Windows Phone is dead.
Oh,
Brr, 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 brr,
good riddance.
brr, brr, brr.
But
Yeah, I know you're playing. Dude, you're a guy who loves good technology. And there was something there for Windows Phone. There was
yeah,
something there, it's not ready yet. They need to keep baking it. Oh boy. Uh so I know you're a gamer. That I know. But are you a PC gamer or a console gamer or
I've always played consoles, but I play PC most of the time now.
okay.
But like, I don't play like, I don't know,
Okay. Well, I
shooters, MMOs.
oh, well then you'll love Star Wars The Old Republic. It's like Star Wars MMO. Mmm. 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 So tasty.
Fun.
It is fantastic. It has microtransactions, but they're not obnoxious, and it doesn't hinder gameplay. They're there. It's like getting a one of those stupid Android games where it's like tap buttons and that's it, and you can
Oh
like
yeah,
buy coins and stuff like that,
yeah.
and it doesn't hinder gameplay. But yeah, it's fantastic. Not to mention you can like choose what you want to be. You can be a bounty hunter or a Sith, Inquisitor, or Jedi or whatever, and it's really elaborate.
It's gonna be
That's what I am. I named mine. Tried naming it Cortana, but that was taken, and I ended up going with Cortano.
Cortano.
And it's this guy with like a big bushy beard. Sith. Yeah, you should get into it. You'll like it. Oh, did you see the Pikachu detective game?
No.
Pikachu Talks.
Oh wow.
and it's a guy. Like, full on, "喂,Japanese talking guy. And I'm sorry to whoever is Japanese and watches this and I accidentally cursed you out. I don't know what I just said. But, I'm sorry. Goodness. There's just not much going on in the news. It's so weird.
No, right?
I think it's because it's nothing but rumors or something.
Oh, there has been like new cameras released, but I don't know much about it. Like the new Nikon cameras, the Canon one, and the Sony A6300.
Oh,
So, pretty good. I mean, the Canon one, I think a lot of the technical community didn't like it because it wasn't really for video.
oh, yeah.
Like, something about like the 4K at like 4K being, I don't even know. I don't know the specifics. Something about the video option. It's 4K, but there's something about it that's not good or something.
Yeah.
But I don't know, man. I don't feel like I need to upgrade to 4K.
I would like to.
Like a lot of money, but like right now, I just don't see the point of upgrading because no one really watches anything in 4K. Like the majority of people, besides like
Yeah.
the tech community.
That's because 4K is really hard to edit with. You have to have a good graphics card and a really fast hard drive.
Yeah, and people, yeah, and that, yeah, you'd have to like have a really good graphics card and stuff, and like this makes the workflow really harder. Like transferring footage takes longer, bigger files.
Yeah,
and then just for people not even watching it, really, like people not even watching it in 4K, like.
Yeah, there is a benefit though. This guy named Linus from Linus Tech Tips on YouTube. He, yeah, you know him?
Yeah.
He did like a 4K versus 1080p comparison, and they also upscaled 1080p to 4K, and there was like a higher bit rate, and it looks better.
I'd probably
So
upscale to 4K.
yeah, that would be a good idea.
And then you just make the quality look better on YouTube, but actually having 4K, I don't even see this. I think MKBHD did a video like how many people watch it, and it's not even in the top 5.
Oh yeah, I saw that. It was like 5% or something.
Yeah, and it's like if I'm not gonna waste like all that money just for people who are not even probably, and that's for his channel. Probably for my channel, no one would even barely like not even a percent would watch in 4K.
Yeah, there's a difference between watching it in 4K and editing it in 4K. Editing it, actually, like, using the user interface at 4K and just editing 1080p is fantastic. I'd much rather have 1080p 60 frames per second than 4K. I mean, imagine 60 frames per second Android animations from, like, a phone review, where you can actually see how choppy it is, if it's a bad phone, and stuff like that. Not to mention them fluid panning.
You could upscale. I'm looking at a video. 4K versus 4K upscaled, basically. I mean 1080p upscaled versus just a regular 1080p. Like some shots I could really tell.
Oh yeah.
And but there's some shots.
Oh yeah, there's a big difference because YouTube compresses the hell out of it.
Yeah.
Eventually.
How do you upscale?
You would have to basically create a new project in Adobe Premiere. Actually set the sequence settings to 4K. Drag your 1080p file in there and be sure it's not it's not going to change the sequence settings. and then right click and scale the file to frame size. Or you can just do the sequence settings and highlight everything and scale to frame size. It's useful, but it's a larger file I don't want to deal with.
How big would it was?
I don't know.
I'll try that. Should I try to upscale? Let's just see what happens. So it's supposed to look better, right?
Yeah, it's supposed to be clearer quality. Not really finer, but less compressed.
Yeah, 'cause YouTube really does get some shit out of it.
Oh yeah. I did a comparison of like the file actually on my hard drive with a constant bit rate and YouTube's compression, and it's disgusting.
Oh wow.
I have 4 monitors, and I have the watch page of the podcast on my left screen, and I'm looking at it, and my Nexus 6 review video is right under it, and it says size matters 1% of the time. Good lord. Yeah, we're not going to see much 4K push until DisplayPort 1.3 comes out and the high refresh rate 4K monitors come out. Then we'll start seeing more and more 4K content, because people really want to get those 144 frames per second 4K monitors, and there's nothing that runs that right now, or a monitor like that.
Let's go this. Let's see what.
I don't know what to do for my next video. I really don't. Like, I have a list of all the things I need to do. But yeah.
Okay.
Having issues there?
Oh, there we go.
Hey.
Is it? Surrender it.
Yep.
See how it works. So on YouTube, it would be 4K or what?
Yeah, it'll pop up as 4K.
But it really wouldn't.
Right. Well, it would, but wouldn't. Yeah. Yeah. Goodness. I have a massive list.
But yeah, so I might just what's it called? Shoot, I know what I was gonna say. Oh yeah, upgrading to better quality lens. There you go. That's what I was gonna do.
Oh, you're gonna get a new lens?
Yeah, I'm thinking of trying to probably gonna get a prime first, just for the bokeh.
Yeah, that bokeh effect. The
Nice.
depth of field.
Yeah, probably gonna get the Icon prime, but then after that, might get a broken on Cine lens,
You should get a macro lens.
and maybe a macro lens. I gotta get prime first. Some good B-roll.
I need to. Oh, what was on? I I have a whole separate wish list for photography and videography.
Times are hard right now. February, dude. The money isn't that great.
Yeah, that is true.
Early in the year, it's really that good.
Nope.
Like near the holidays when it's like summer and like winter holidays. Oh man, that's when it's like it's popping. But right now, it's just really bad.
Oh, dude, look what came. You ready? Ba 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 da. Shotgun microphone.
Oh, what is it? Which one?
It's from Newer. And
Newer's
yeah, they're pretty good. I used to have a light ring from them, but I fried it.
I actually need to get a external monitor. There you go for the DSLR. Yeah. It doesn't have a flip out.
Yeah, my camera can't do that, which pisses me off.
So I need to. I'm just gonna get one from Amazon since they're pretty cheap. And
Oh yeah, it's like 150.
Yeah, it may not be like a full 1080 monitor, but I just need it really for focus. And,
Yeah, you don't need 1080p in a 7-inch monitor.
Yeah, so it's fine. It was like 1200. It's like more than 720p. It's like 12.
Yeah,
By 800.
1280 by 800.
Yeah, so it's like
16 by 10.
It's way more than enough than just focus.
Yeah, that's the same resolution as my MacBook Pro. And it's 13 inches.
Wow. So yeah, 7 inches is definitely good enough. And also sometimes when I shoot outside for drones and stuff, I can't even see
Yeah. I need to invest in a new camera.
but dang, I have to wait a couple months just to save up a little bit.
I'd rather
February was not a great month for like money wise.
I bet. There's not much to do in January other than CES.
Yeah. But get the rolling. But I'm noticing AdSense and being with a network is like not that much big of a difference actually, and money wise, because a lot of people have like a lot of the YouTubers like right now they think that networks are like stealing their money and stuff.
Yeah, they do take
Well,
a good chunk out.
Some networks are good though. Like I was with Freedom and it wasn't that bad actually.
Yeah, I'm with Freedom right now.
It wasn't too bad, and like right now I've been with Broadband TV, Freedom, and I've been with AdSense for a couple months now, and it's like I'm kind of in the middle. Like I could go with either one, and I'd be completely fine. They each have their own positive and negatives. Like people say AdSense is better, and people say networks are better, but it's like it's really there's not that big. Like,
Yeah. The only difference is you can use PayPal in one.
Yeah.
Which I like.
which is good. And then just that AdSense is like the amount of money I make is I think it might be like either the same or maybe a little bit like less, to be honest. I don't even know how, but like it's basically the same, or sometimes it might be a little bit above, but networks they provide support. Usually they'll help you out if you send them an email and stuff. And Google, yeah, like have fun trying to email them if something's happening.
Oh, someone is trying.
Because AdSense provides no support.
Yeah. I wish Google wasn't so stuck up with that.
Yeah.
If they had the ability to do PayPal, I wouldn't be with a network right now.
Yeah. And AdSense has shoot, what was I saying? I forgot what I was saying.
It's so close. Come on, you got it. You got it.
Okay, was talking about networks having support, since it really doesn't have any support. But
You got it.
I think AdSense is good because they give you like an official 1099 form at the end of the year. There you go. Because it's like once you start making like a lot of money, you have to like pay taxes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like it's really hard to do that with the network because you have to actually add up all your earnings and you have to go to PayPal and like add them all up manually.
Yeah.
So it's like, dang, there's a lot of calculations, but with AdSense, they just send you the 1099. They tell you exactly how much you need, so you can do your taxes way easier.
Yeah. I never had an issue with that. I don't usually make a lot at all. Like, I think I made $1 last year.
Yeah, that's how it is when you're in the beginning, dude. It's really hard.
Yeah.
Words of Casey Neistat. Do it because it's your passion.
It is quite fun to do. I'm doing it because,
If you do it for the money, you're gonna quit really quick.
yeah, I'm not doing it for the money.
And you're gonna show in your videos that you're really like not like passionate about it. But like beginning out, dude, it was, gosh, I kept doing it because I liked doing it. It was fun, and you know, will pay off. Maybe not like maybe not right away, but like down the road.
Yeah, it will definitely pay out, man. Alright. It looks like it's time to end the stream.
Hopefully next time we'll have
Oh, wait, no, it's 7, not 7:30. Oh. You want to end the stream?
unless you have something you want to talk about.
I don't know.
Neither. But I'm actually making some good. I want to talk about companies.
Okay.
What companies I work with. Once you get a little bit bigger, you start working with some good companies. Usually startup companies. And then once you get bigger, you work with the bigger companies and stuff. But there are a lot of great startup companies right now that I've noticed. Sprout Product Ninja, Nice Shopping, Magic Links, that are they're all trying to help YouTubers. Famebit's the biggest one.
Yeah, I saw that in one of your videos. I'm like, oh, that's a good idea.
And they all trying to help YouTubers because I really think YouTubers are the next celebrities. If you think about it.
It is true.
The next entertainment stars and basically the future of like television, like TV.
Did I sign up as a creator or as a brand? Uh-oh.
Yeah, something about. But I really think YouTube's like the future of like entertainment and like media and TV, because TV's kind of going down, like starting to like kind of flatten out. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Where like people are like now cutting cable and like using Roku and like those set-top boxes, and like they're watching Netflix, Hulu, HBO Go. They're watching their sports on watch ESPN, and they're getting their news from the news apps. And it's like TV's starting to like flatten out a bit. It's still, of course, still gonna be there, but in the future, probably the near future, I think like Netflix, Hulu, all that. It's like YouTube is gonna be the future of like TV.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Definitely, and that's why I think there's a really good future for YouTubers. And I just like need to make a video about it. Like, I write down so much stuff on my notebook, like just a bunch of video ideas. But as I was saying, like there's a lot of good startup tech companies like that are like trying to help out YouTubers, because they're like basically the next.
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, Linus has like 2 million something subscribers. You have around like 1,200.
I have 1,400 now.
Dang. I just
goal's 25K. I don't know if I can make it, to be honest, but 11,000 to go in 11 more months. So I have to get at least 1,000 subs every month, which right now I don't know if it's gonna go that way, but like hopefully I'll have a spike of subs, maybe somewhere around. But when I get there, dude, it'll be the dream.
yeah, well,
there's a lot of good companies out there that are helping me out. Sprout Up being like the most helpful ones. I don't know if you heard of them.
no, I haven't. I need to look at them. Sprout.
But they help me out with like a bunch of ideas for my channel. And they tell me like, give me some advice, and they send me stuff to review. They give me gifts. Like sometimes they pay me. Sometimes they let me keep the products, which is pretty dope.
I should do this.
Yeah, and you should, because they're really nice, and they help you out a lot. And like I'm always in like Hangouts calls with them or Skype calls with them, like talking about like I try to help them out as well, and you know, to build like a good relationship with them. And, like I give them advice on like what I think they should do and stuff like that. And it's like hopefully I'll be able to work, like actually work as if I'm besides YouTube in the future, like since I'm doing my degree's computer information systems, which is basically like, you know, tech business basically thing.
Yeah.
And like that's like what I kind of want to do, like work with like tech companies and like give advice, kind of manage them, kind of thing.
Oh, that would be nice.
And that's what I really want to do, since it's kind of like what I'm doing right now, like kind of with YouTube. I'm working with tech companies, which is pretty sick. So I think because I want a job that could be like that, which is kind of like that goes in line with what I'm doing right now, like YouTube. Because I know I'm gonna be doing YouTube for as long as YouTube thing, you know what I mean?
Yeah, dude,
I think YouTube is always gonna be a thing from now on.
Oh yeah, when you get around the 2,000 mark, you should probably look into oh crap, what is it? It's like a separate platform where people pay monthly.
I know the website you're talking about.
Yeah, you pay monthly and you get the video early or whatever.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, once I get there, probably. I don't know how much people would actually pay to watch me. But you never know, dude. But yeah, FameBit is great, but you gotta be super big. Like for a tech YouTuber like me, who only has like 14,000, you'll only get probably like one sponsorship a month, every other month, like 1 to 2 sponsorships every other month. But they pay out though. Like FameBit pays out big time. Like companies will pay you like $500 for a video. They pay out pretty dang well. And I can only imagine how much like YouTubers with 100,000, like hundreds of thousands of subscribers, if they go on FameBit, they send a proposal, they're getting it. They're getting it for sure. and you could like, and you kind of like play around with the numbers. You could be like, oh, give me 1,000, give me $500 for a video. And I'm like, dude, you can make bank off of just FameBit. Like you can make a living off of FameBit if you're big. Plus the AdSense money. I want to make a money video on YouTube because a lot of people are kind of confused on how you make money, especially regular people.
Oh yeah.
People are always asking me, how do people make money? How do YouTubers make money? I'm like, you can search that up on YouTube, and then I guess they're just too lazy to. And like some of the videos out there are kind of outdated now.
Yeah.
Yeah, like because there's a lot of different ways to make money. I want to make a video on it and see what happens, but FameBit really does pay out, and other like tech companies like Sprout Up, like they feed you. It's a pretty good like kind of business if you're like YouTube could really be like great business.
Oh, it already is a great business.
Especially in the, yeah, yeah, and especially in the well in the tech, it's good for like everything, but like in the tech space, it's like the business model is like you make videos, companies supply you products, you're basically making like 100% profit off of it. Like
That's
so,
not
like
bad.
they send you the product. Yeah, they send you the profit. They send you the product for free. You might have to send it back. Most likely, they'll let you keep it. Make a video on it. It gets like a lot. Like if you're big, you get a lot of views. Make money off of AdSense. And also, you put links in the description. Like what I'm doing right now. I just really started doing it using magic links to do my Amazon links. And you get commission off of every buy, and you also get paid per click too. So you're getting money off of links as well. So, and if you have sponsorships, like you could totally make off of YouTube, especially if you have like thousands of subscribers.
That is true.
It's a great business, and you're doing something that you love. So, doing something that you're passionate about, because YouTube, you could really do anything, whatever you're passionate about, you can do it, which is super awesome. It's like the best job almost.
That is it. It's hard, man.
But it's very hard. That's the thing. You gotta get over that just that slump of the beginning, but then it pays out.
Oh, it's really really harsh, but it's definitely worth it, especially if you love technology.
And then, a lot of people say like YouTube is too saturated with tech, but I'm like,
No.
because there's there's other categories that are way more saturated. Like
Oh yeah, like fail videos.
gaming, pranks, fail videos. Those are really saturated.
I think
Even
gaming
then-
is number one in the saturation.
And even then, you could still find a way to become like big, because as long as you do something unique and different, then people are always gonna find you, and so, like they're gonna want to watch you. As long as you're doing something unique and different than not what everyone else is doing, and that's how you become successful. Even now, like it's saturated, but it's never impossible to become the next big YouTuber. Like what I'm seeing right now, there's a YouTuber that just started. His name's Ash Taylor. I don't know if you heard of him.
Maybe.
But if you've seen his tech videos, he started with like pretty much almost like no subscribers, but in a matter of less than a year, he has gotten up. He might have passed me up already, but he's up to like my level of subscribers and stuff like that, because he's doing something so different from other people, from other tech YouTubers.
Ash Taylor.
Yeah, he does awesome, and like I kind of got inspired from him to like I kind of like do a different style to my videos and be different. I don't want to copy him, and I just want to try to do my own unique thing. And he basically made his own genre of tech videos now, which is basically like cinematic film style tech reviews that aren't just just reading off like specs. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because there's like probably 1,000 other tech YouTubers that just they do everything that's normal. Like they just read off the specs, tell them like, oh, I like it, whatever, and then it's just basically all the same thing. But what Ash Taylor has done is he created his own genre, and that's why he became like he's gonna be a big YouTuber probably like next couple years, and that's what could happen to anyone, as long as you just think. If you have a great concept and you're good at executing it, and you could just big. So just try to be.
I'm looking forward to the next year. Did you see the channel trailer thing I uploaded?
Yeah.
I'm going for goals now.
Yeah. I think it's great to have the goals set for the channel, because like I didn't really announce a goal like when I started my like last year. Like I just wanted to get to 10K, and then that was my goal, and I got that. But then now that I officially announced a goal of 25K on my channel at the beginning of the year, I feel like I have to get 25K.
25K, dude. Holy crap.
So I'm working super hard to try to make try to make my own genre, like what Ash Taylor's doing and what basically all the up and coming YouTubers are trying to do, is just to be different. There's a lot of smaller tech YouTubers that are just trying to be like everyone else, and it's good to take inspiration from other tech YouTubers, but like doing the same thing as they're doing is not really, it's not gonna let you be successful. Like there's a bunch of tech YouTubers out there trying to get the same cameras as everyone else, you know what I mean? Like the G7, like every YouTuber's trying to get the G7 and I even sound a little hypocritical because like when I saw everyone got the D3200, I hopped on that train too because it's a great budget camera, but
oh yeah.
But now everyone's like trying to hop on the G7 train and like trying to get like 4K cameras, but that's when they just started their channel. What I've done, like I didn't upgrade until I was at like, I didn't upgrade to a Nikon D3200 until I was like at 10,000 subscribers. But these like YouTubers with only like 100 subs are getting like Canon 770Ds and like the GH4s, like hella expensive like cameras. I'm like, you don't need that.
You don't need that.
You just get a cheap point and shoot. You get a point and shoot, maybe just a DSLR like the D3R, the Nikon D3200 is a good start, but
or the D3100.
Yeah, or the D3100, but that might even be too much because like they're just starting out, so it's like.
The D3100 it's a good starting point. I mean, you can't record anything faster than 24 frames per second at 1080p, and there's no HDMI out or anything, so it's pretty basic.
If you think of all the like, tech YouTubers that started out, they started out with almost nothing. Nothing.
Yeah, they did start out with nothing.
Like, remember JTech Apple, Justin? He started out with an iPod 4, iPod 4, and that was his camera. And he said he taped it to a pole or something. That was his tripod. Nothing.
They start off with ghetto rigs.
Yeah, but they turn it into something good. And I feel like you shouldn't just waste all your money on like something in the beginning. You should work your way up.
I feel like if you want to record 4K and you have a phone that does 4K, use the phone.
Yeah, just use your phone. Like, you don't really need a DSLR. Like, if you have a phone that your parents bought you and it has a 4K camera, use your phone. Like,
yeah, I mean you don't pay anything for it.
Yeah, and then it's basically you have a pretty good camera. You can get you don't need a fluid head tripod. You could just get like those phone adapters and get a cheaper tripod.
Oh yeah, you can go to a dollar store, get a selfie stick, and take the thing off the stick, and it's a perfect tripod mount. I mean, you put your phone here, and it has a tripod screw hole in the bottom.
Yeah, so it's all good. Like, I need like crazy equipment. Like, I don't plan on upgrading my camera anytime soon. I know probably the tech community would be like outraged that you're upgrading 4K. Oh man, not yet. Unless I make $10,000 a month, $5,000 a month off of YouTube, then
The 4K is not needed right now. I mean, people that have a 4K monitor probably don't. Actually, they might. They might actually have the internet for it.
It looks really good, like really good.
Oh yeah, I love 4K. I love this monitor.
Like, if the point of your goal is to just be you'd like to become like have a bigger fan base, like to grow your fan base. 4K is not gonna give you a bigger fan base necessarily. It's the ideas that you have.
That is true.
You don't need a 4K camera to really execute your ideas necessarily. Like you could definitely do it with a 1080.
Right.
With a 1080p a cheaper 1080p camera, you can still execute your idea. And if you just have a good idea, then you can grow your channel like that. And then down the road, when you are like really successful, start making a lot of money, you can upgrade to 4K to better execute your ideas and to have better quality. But starting out, like just straight up starting out, like you don't need that yet.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Okay, so what I do when I see videos like from you or some other tech YouTubers that, dare I say it, aren't big or the topics aren't ones I like.
Yeah.
So like, you uploaded a video like, it was the one about YouTube content creation and stuff like that. The last one you just did.
Yeah.
It was too long, and I'm just like, I don't want to watch the whole thing. So I just watched the very beginning, and I saw the exact thing people need to do if they want to get into this, and it was get a piece of paper, put 2 columns, one for want and one for need, and like you need a camera, you need decent audio. The thing you must need in the beginning is decent audio.
Those are basically the 3 keys, and that's all you need. Wants, that's the 4K camera. That's all the other stuff. Wants is like the 4K camera.
We're getting to a point. We're getting to a point where you don't even need a computer to edit it anymore. I mean, I can edit footage on my iPad.
Yeah, so it's like you gotta get the needs first, and I think that's what some YouTubers don't get yet, is that they're getting things that they want, not what they need first. Like you're gonna waste a lot of money getting what you want and necessarily not what you need first. Because if you spend a lot of money on a 4K camera, you're not gonna have enough. In general, you're probably not gonna have enough for decent lighting, decent audio, and basically decent like tripod, decent equipment. You're probably not gonna have enough for all of that. But if you kind of spread it out with getting what you need first, then I think it's better than getting just one thing you want.
Right. It's kind of like what I did with my custom built computer. I needed a CPU, motherboard, and RAM, and a power supply to function.
Yeah.
And then later down the road, I picked up this sucker, and it's like a mid-range GPU, and I got it specifically for the amount of VRAM because I needed that for editing.
Yeah.
A large VRAM buffer, and then eventually I got a bigger graphics card.
Because I'm definitely gonna have to make a video on that. I don't know entirely yet, but it's like when you're starting a channel, you don't like probably draw something out, but it's progression. It's like you start with at the bottom and you progress your way up, like equipment wise, or like basically equipment wise. Yeah, you start with what you need, which is the bottom, and you work your way up to what you want.
Yeah, like you need something to hold up your camera, but you want a fluid head tripod.
Yeah, so you start there, but what a lot of people are doing is they're starting with what they want, and then they're kind of like just stuck there, like.
Yeah, it's like I can't do anything because I don't have this. Well, it's an easy fix. You just have to open your eyes. As the Lion King said it, look beyond what you see. I'm not good with speaking baboon, but
say you start out with you start out a channel and you buy a G7. Let's say you just start out with a G7. It's like probably like 700 something, and then you could have used that money.
G7. What's that? Canon?
Panasonic G7. It's probably the best budget 4K camera right now. It's like less than $1,000. But what you could have done instead of getting that, like, because I've seen YouTubers just buy it like already. Like,
yeah, it's.
Yeah, what you could have done is saved, like, if you saved up, let's say you saved up $1,000, you have $1,000 to start to start your channel.
You can get a decent 1080p camera.
Decent 1080p camera, which is enough to execute your ideas.
You can get the D3300, which is 1080p, 60 frames per second, and it's like $400.
Yeah.
And then you can get a Manfrotto fluid head tripod, which is top of the line.
Yeah. So you could get you could spread it out evenly and get everything that you need, and it will be better than just having just that one thing. And like the amount of quality of your videos is gonna be, better if you start it that way.
Oh yeah.
Because if you go all out on one thing, then the other things will not be good. Like if you have a 4K like G7, but you have like tripod like super bad, or like if you have bad audio, then
the worst thing is, dude. Okay, so that video where I used Apple EarPods as a lavalier under my shirt, and there was constant like static sounding.
Yeah.
But it turns out it was my chest hair bumping against the microphone. I cringe every time I watch that video because of the static. I can't handle it. Audio is most important when it comes to this, I think.
So if you have like a 4K camera, don't have good audio, and the quality of the video is not that great. So everything's not about video.
Right.
There's a lot of stuff that goes into it. I need to think about when I make the video, but I need to take a break from that series for a little bit, just start making regular videos again, and then starting them.
Yeah.
I don't want to just make just the series.
Yeah, dude. You need to get back to your roots, man.
Yeah. So, reviews probably pretty soon. Another video reviews and stuff coming back. But yeah, dude. I really need to discipline myself to actually,
what's the word? Just do it!
Yeah, man. I think anything has helped me out more than anything is probably consistency.
Yeah, I'm trying to upload Monday, Wednesday, and then podcast Friday. And then if I'm feeling really lazy, live stream Wednesday. Just do something where it's just like I don't have to edit anything.
Yeah.
Because sometimes I just end up in the hospital and I'm just like, I can't do this.
Yeah. Man, it's good talk.
Good
talk.
Get it, man. Get it. Should I review a joystick for Flight Simulator or combat aircraft games or whatever?
Yeah, dude, review anything you have.
Alright, cool.
Because you never know.
I think I'll do that.
There's things I've reviewed that I never thought would get a lot of views, but they get a lot of views, so review wherever you have.
I should, because this thing is like $30 and it comes apart and it's so cool. And I just got back into my Flight Simulator games.
Yeah, just review anything you have.
I'll review this little thing of Sizzlers. Oh, do you remember these from
yeah.
middle school? Everyone had them and they were so annoying.
Yeah.
I'll review this can of air. Alright.
Yeah, man.
It's time to end this stream. Good talk, bro. Good talk. Alright. Thank you guys for watching. If you like this video /live stream /podcast, be sure to subscribe to both of our channels, because eventually we're going to start doing on his channel also.
Yeah.
That way he gets it. And it would help him out too. And at the same time, like this video if you liked it. And if you disliked it, don't press a button. And we shall see you next time, hopefully at the correct time. Alright, bye everybody.